Hello everyone, welcome back to ACL Stands. This is a continuation of the repair on this Kawai KSH-201 stereo headphones. And the last episode had an issue here with the tone wheel. So one of the problems with these wire wound potentiometers is that the dirt can really get inside those crevices. It's very unique. I mean, these are like 70s headphones, so it's finding something that size and the dimensions was almost impossible. So anyhow, sticking with the carbon film here, and these ones have like a sort of a ink composition on the actual conducting surface. So I believe these are actually a little bit more sensitive. Probably will give maybe a little bit more accuracy, but the size of this is perfect for what I want. Let's crack open these headphones and have a look inside. Just on a side note, here's the new soldering station that I got. It's relatively cheap. It was around about $50, I think it was. But I've used it for a few things and it seems to be okay. 90 to 480 degrees. So this one's got 10 minutes of sleep, so that's really nice. It's sort of switches everything off. I would suggest definitely getting a soldering station rather than the soldering iron is what I used to have, because I actually did leave that on one time and it was on for like about probably an hour before I realised that I still had it left it on. It wasn't going to start a fire or anything because it had a metal holster. But definitely will not be getting one of those again. We'll see how long this one lasts, but this is the WEP 926 soldering station. So cheap soldering station, but will do the job. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do here is tin up these leads here. You've got one in the middle and one on the outside. I'm just going to give that a little bit of solder because I want to be connecting those wires on here pretty easily, and I don't want to be mucking around too much. Okay, and we also want, what I want to do here is just lever this around a little bit. Okay, so we now have our potentiometer reconnected. What I want to do here is, now I've got this, one of the issues I've got here is I've got these legs here. This is designed so that it fits into like maybe a board or something like that, so you can solder those in. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut those off. If you can, I'll just zoom in a little bit there so you can have a look. So I've just got that fitting up there, and what I'm going to do here is put a little bit of hot glue all around it. Yeah, these particular guns, if you get these ones, they're just absolute rubbish. This is 20 watt. There's also another black, similar one that's black as well, and I think it's a little bit higher, it's actually 30 watts. But they're absolute garbage. So just recently I ended up picking up something that is really cool. I got one of these Jawa, or I'm not sure how you say that, but so this is an actual 150 watt glue gun. It takes the thicker glue sticks, and this was adjustable here. Can't remember how much I paid for this one, but I think it would have been about $20 or 20 or 30 bucks, I think. Just so much nicer to work with because it really melts the glue in a really nice consistency, so you get a really nice stick. Get yourself one of these guns and you won't have any more issues with it taking ages to basically heat up and then the actual glue not sticking nicely. So this one, definitely much better. It's got the light on the back as well so you can see it. So nice little gun here. So it's a little bit tricky getting in here, so I don't really want to I could have disconnected the speaker, but I just don't want to take that solder off it. So I'm just going to leave this for a second. It usually takes around about a couple of minutes just to heat up. So what I've done here is I've just applied a little bit of glue around the outside edges, and what I'm doing is I'm actually pulling on the other side. Then once that can dry, then I can go around and just do a little bit on the other outside edge. So there we go, we've got that glued in nicely there. You can see on the back side here. So we've got that little piece sticking out there. That should be able to fit that on quite nicely. Hopefully there's nothing else wrong with these headphones. So I'm just looking at the ESR meter here on this capacitor, and this is a 10 volt 100 microfarad, and it's 1.2, and it's actually 4.21, which tells me that this capacitor is not good. If we have a look at the capacitor on the other one, it should be, so you can see here 0.170. So that one's actually okay. I'm going to pull that one out. Okay, so I don't have a 10 volt 100 microfarad capacitor. I may have to order one of those in. I do have a 16 volt 100 microfarads. So the last thing I need to do here, I'm just going to spray a little bit of this electronic cleaning solvent just on the inside of the potentiometers and then also on the outside, and I'm going to test this out. So there's the headphones repaired. There was two problems with it. First of all, there was this wire wound potentiometer just not conducting properly. So then the second problem that I probably should have checked first, the capacitance. So I'm pretty happy with that. That worked pretty nicely, and that's on there actually really tight, so I'm just going to leave that. Yeah, these are going to be my new headphones. I really do like the sound of these. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Hopefully this has given you a little bit of insight into what's inside of these headphones, and if you've got a pair of headphones and they're not working, then definitely have a look at the potentiometers and have a look at the capacitors. But that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next project.